What happens after the egg retrieval is you just kind of like chill for a few days, and then I think on day 5
we just had like a really chill day. We like watched Netflix and ate takeout and stuff.
We ordered some Austrian food, so I'm pretty excited. We're gonna be the room that orders the takeout.
Hey, well deserved for your sweet egg retrieval.
It was so sweet.
Spätzle.
Spätzle and King of Queens. After that, what happens is you're just kind of like supposed to hang out and you wait for these eggs to hopefully fertilize, turn into high quality embryos, and then you do the transfer. In the morning, we got a call from the clinic saying that 6 of the eggs have fertilized.
And we're like,
clear signs of fertilization. I was like, what the fuck? That's half.
Yeah.
I read online it's about 80%. So that's not good. We're talking about 6 here, and we need a few good quality embryos, because also whichever one we're not going to use, we want to freeze for future tries.
So we were already like, okay, not off to the best start.
We're trying to be normal humans. After 24 hours in bed, I'm currently mourning my 6 eggs that were retrieved and are just...
They're in a petri dish right now.
Or in the trash.
Hey.
Oh, they were not fertilized. What do they need to be in a petri dish for? And now we need to see how many of those will actually be good ones, like blastocytes. I have a feeling that it's gonna be 3 or 2.
Babe, just shut up, okay?
We need extra ones to freeze.
Yes, we know, sweetie.
So on day 2, everything's okay, I think. We're eating this delicious ice cream. This one. So good.
Oh, good.
And then in the afternoon, as I was doing a meeting, so I couldn't answer my phone, I get a call from our clinic. And I tried to call them back after, but it was already closed. And then I was like, why the hell are they calling me? So I have a feeling that these poor eggs that got fertilized all died, and that they were calling to let us know that. Because I'm like, what else are you calling me about? The only update could be like, hey, you don't need to chill in Vienna anymore. There's nothing left to do here.
And then obviously all night, all the next morning, we both had nightmares. Like, why did they call?
What happened? I called them first thing the next morning. Embryos are fine. I mean, they didn't say, I don't know if they've even checked on the embryos, so I don't know about that, but it was about the notary agreement. Remember when we did that? The notary agreement, they only checked it after they retrieved my eggs. And there was a mistake in it. They didn't specify that the treatment was for using
Reciprocal IVF.
the other egg. And so they said we had to just tell the notary or something to amend that. But then I called the notary office and they said, no, you have to do it all over again.
And
Which
we're like,
cost 800
what?
euros. We had to find a translator. We had to make an appointment. So that was another 24 hours of stress.
Through all of these like stressful moments, I kept telling Lilian, I was like, well, you know, like you're gonna have so much fun at the Taylor Swift concert. You're gonna like have, yeah, the best time. So just keep thinking about that too.
I tried getting tickets for several of her Eras tour shows in the US before, but then in Europe, and Vienna on that date was the only one I got. I was like clicking around for half an hour and then I got one.
Yeah.
And it was a really good seat.
And she had this ticket for a year.
I had it for over a year. No, people don't think I'm a Swiftie. Undercover I am, or not so undercover anymore. She just makes like fun, good pop songs, you know? What happened on Thursday? I woke up to a message. Taylor Swift concert in Vienna cancelled for terrorist threats. And I was like, this cannot be true. Things have just been going down the drain. I think I mentioned that I was gonna go to the Taylor Swift show tonight, but by this point I'm sure you've all heard that all 3 of her Vienna shows were cancelled. So now not even that is happening anymore. I just met some crying fans in the hotel elevator. It's really shitty that we're gonna plan like a terrorist attack. Also just like that you can't just go to a show and enjoy something nice like that, and you need to be like worrying about like potentially getting killed. Like that's not cool. I was sad and also like angry, and it's like also very scary obviously. It's cancelled, and it's cancelled because someone was gonna try to kill you.
what the hell, like as if this is happening right now.
The whole inner city of Vienna was full of Swifties. Everyone walking around with their friendship bracelets. Here you go, sweetie. I was gonna make these before the show today. I'm still gonna fucking make them. Endless February. Beautiful. Oh god, I'm getting emotional just thinking about it.
Babe.
Okay, it's ridiculous. But anyway, everyone was very like, you know, emotional. Next day, Friday. This is the day that we got the freaking notary agreement done. Oh, we love it. Oh, we had a really nice evening in Vienna actually. At the Prater, at the like amusement park.
The European rides are next level. They like do it like 12 times up and down. Let's go the other way. And I'm like, I think I'm done now. I'm gonna throw up here. It was fun. It was a fun ride. But like, I was just like.
And the next day was Saturday, the big day. So we messed up again. What? I'm talking to the video. We were supposed to get Alexis's progesterone level tested yesterday, the day before the transfer. You cannot trust someone going through this to know what day is what. All I saw was the day off before 10 a.m. and I thought that makes sense because 10 a.m. is our appointment.
I said to do it the day before.
Well, then don't fucking listen to me.
But then she was very certain. And I was like, oh, if she knows, then she knows.
No one should ever be certain from me. I think we should have like our personal assistant or just someone there who is like, make sure, because they always give us all these papers and they like, and take these pills this time and we'll see you that time. I'm like, whoa, this is a lot. And then we have like all this shit with the freaking notary agreement and with Taylor Swift, and I need someone who's like, Lilian, did you do this? Because don't trust us.
I have to take pills vaginally
Don't
that are coming
trust
out.
us. What if we're not? We already messed up the pills in the first place. Like, we cannot be trusted if you've learned anything.
It was just like we were so like overwhelmed by everything that we just kept missing things, and we were like, hold on, what the hell?
They just give you like a paper with all this information, and also Alexis had to like take all these other pills, and she had like shoved pills up her vagina. She was like
TMI.
We didn't get the blood result in time, but it ended up being not too dramatic. And then it was time for the transfer. Here we go again. Do your transfer dance.
I put on my gown. This time it's me.
And then we're gonna find out how many embryos, how many viable ones we have. Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Did you say again you need to take your panties off?
Panties. I know, we're like, okay, we definitely need the one for the transfer, and then we need at least at least one more for the freezing.
Yeah,
three
we
would be great.
For at least 3. Then we go meet the doctor, and he said that only 1 embryo. We had none left to freeze.
What the fuck?
And I was like, how do you get from having 13 eggs stimulated, ready to go, to only having 1 good quality one? And I can tell you what, I think it's all the stress. When your flight got canceled, I felt so extremely stressed. And I think that's when all of my eggs like went to shit.
They were just like,
I feel like my eggs just turned fucking bad. Thank God the eggs didn't have to make through
all of that.
The notary agreement.
Taylor Swift would have just cut them all off. Let's just be real.
Or it was that already when they got taken out, they were like past due. And I think that my 1 natural egg that I had even without these hormone stimulations, I think that's the organic egg that formed the good quality embryo in the end.
Yeah. But as you can see here,
top quality, and what you see is this is the inner cell mass. This is the baby finally. and outer part is the trophectoderm, and this is liquid. This is water inside.
He's talking about how good it is, that it's a really good embryo, the lining is looking really good, my uterus is really thick and sticky, so he's feeling really good about it, and that always the first transfer of the day is always good one. So
oh yeah, true. He was super nice.
yeah, like really, really nice.
I mean, the embryo really looked fantastic.
He was like, just look at that, look at this.
But also, what about the other ones? That's so crazy. And then the transfer took place, which was very quick.
And very interesting.
And we're like, oh, let's try to like make it romantic, even though it's obviously like very clinical. Basically what they do is they put the embryo into the uterus and hope that it's gonna implant.
Yes.
Yeah. This is the inner cell mass. This is the trophectoderm. 0.1 millimeter.
Wow.
So you can see it with the unaided eye when you know where it is. When I tell you, look here, and it's yes. Now when you tell me, I can see it. That's really. It's only a
Bubble.
lipid bubble.
Alexis, one embryo.
Oh wow.
That's the uterus, that's the bladder. This is the so-called endometrium, this little white area, and this white spot here with the black. This is the position where you have the embryo.
There she is.
I guess we'll see.
How do you feel? So yeah, it was so cute how they said like, one embryo, brilliant.
Yeah, pretty crazy. And that like the lady who passed it to the doctor for the transfer, she's like in a little door. She's like, hello, here you go. I'm like, what? What freaking crazy futuristic world are we in right now? The feeling, it's kind of like a weird feeling to describe. It doesn't hurt per se. It just feels kind of like weird, like uncomfortable. Like it feels kind of like you're have a little like poke, like not a painful poke, but just like something poking you in like this deep, deep part of you, like a part that you've never been touched.
Maybe like a pap smear, kind of when they do like the cervix.
Kinda, yeah. Like when they like swab you, it's kind of like that, but if they just went like boop, boop.
A little deeper.
Yeah.
How crazy was that? Okay, so the good news is that we have one apparently very nice embryo, but the other ones are not good. You know, maybe we won't even need them.
Yeah, he said it looks so great. So
We got our tea.
yeah, they gave us this nice herbal pregnatal tea that I was looking for at the dam.
Yeah, the one that I couldn't find. Well, yes, here you go. Oh, what kind of spray is it? Probably a relaxing spray.
Lavender.
Very relaxing. Perfect. Just keep spraying that. That is where the magic happened. Those floors. Maybe even in there.
They gave a little picture of our embryo and put a little heart around it.
So cute! And basically the next step is having to hope that it's going to actually implant. And in our case, it was especially stressful.
Yeah, because we were like, just the one. I'm like, oh my god, like just freaking work, please. Like
otherwise it would be like another 10,000 or however much it cost, and oh my god. Anyway, so that was the status with which we left.
Now it was just the waiting game. We spent some time at one of our friends' places in the countryside of Munich.
Trying to keep Alexis at a low stress level. Looking back, I anticipated it being stressful because people are always saying it's really hard on you, but I thought that the hormones, everything that you're putting into your body would be difficult. But what the most stressful part wasn't the hormones and this and that. No, it was just how freaking difficult it is and all the hurdles that are in the way. Because think about it. If Germany made it legal so that we could do this procedure here, we wouldn't have to travel all the way to another country to do this, which was the first stressful thing, because you can't really plan how your cycle aligns, how fast your eggs ripen and things like that. The freaking notary agreement, that we even need that to be like the rights and blah blah blah, and all this additional stress, the money, spending so much money on this, and straight couples in a lot of countries, including Austria and Germany, get support from the government for IVF treatments, but queer couples who obviously need it don't. Not a single cent gets covered. It's kind of like a luxury thing, and I feel like that is exactly the attitude. That if anything, it's more like, well, you can be lucky that you're even allowed to do this. Yeah. We'll update you on the pregnancy test.
And thank you very much for watching our little journey and following us through this whole process. It's been a lot, but we're happy to have some people watching.
But the next one, cheers!
Cheers!